Like, how about let's be like 20 or so, where you're like you get some things, you're smart enough,
Go back to the
you
age
you
where
feel invincible
your
still.
backflip was impeccable.
Hey, yo, I'm like like Japan
Yeah,
sees like old world France as like the
yeah.
place, like, oh, we're
That's
in
the
some
place to be.
foreign
Yeah.
world, bro. Like I'm like I thought I was paying attention and I'm missing all kinds of stuff. It's like, man, dude, this show doesn't make any sense. I'm watching
Yeah.
Bluey. I'm like watching
Yeah.
Bluey and I'm like, I don't know what's going
Go,
on in this show.
why
It's
is
too
he red?
complicated. My job, or I'm in sales and my goal is to make the customer
Yeah.
smile, which is a funny goal. Like not a funny goal, but like
Alright, let's get it.
readjusting,
Yeah.
readjusting.
Readjusting.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
boy.
All right
J-
here we go. In three, two, and one. Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Me Pod. It's me, Joanna, with co-host Sal, and we are here bringing you some more anime because we have finally made it to the 8th month of this year, guys. It is now August,
ye-
officially the hottest month in
t-
Texas.
Officially closer to the year 20. I can't do math. It's early in the morning, bro. It's way too early in the morning for
Yes,
just doing
dude.
math. And it's too hot for us to be thinking. This is why things happen in Texas sometimes that you go, what were they thinking? It's like it's because it's too hot, bro. Okay,
It's too hot, man.
we don't have time to think. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
I
got
was
time to
outside for
process all that
like
information.
30 minutes.
Gotta be quick.
Yeah, I was sweating. It's getting hot. I'm gonna get sunburned. We gotta just
Yeah,
move on. Move on.
yeah.
Tell you what we're not moving on from though is Anime Me. Anime Me is a podcast where we teach you how to love and watch anime one episode, first episode at a time, every Monday wherever you listen to podcasts.
Every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts, where we watch podcasts, that's where we are bringing you the hot new anime because the one we got for you today is called Uglymug Epic Fighter.
You're gonna have to. You did this on purpose, Joe Angel. You're gonna have to walk me through it, Daddy, cause this thing is on another level of dub. Like I took some notes, but very sparsely, because these captions are like fast. I was like, I
Lightning.
want to, I need to watch this with Kim because if she can, she's a really good reader. Like she's like I think she could probably speed read maybe. And I just want her to look at this and go,
Yeah.
"Hey, did you catch all those words? Did you just catch all those words?" Because I found myself having to rewind every now and then.
Yeah.
Like, is anybody else
Can you repeat
rewinding
this
and going like,
dialogue to
"Wait,
me?
I didn't get." Yeah, hey, I didn't get all of that. And I think that may be important because I watched it twice or one and a half times. I watched it one and a half times, and I was like, "What is that? I didn't catch that word the first time, or I don't, I didn't quite get some of it too. Like at the very beginning, at the end of it, at the end of my notes, I was like, I don't know what I
What I watched.
missed here. I missed some stuff. I missed some stuff. Joe, do you want to tell us what we're watching?
Yeah.
Did you already
Yeah,
say
I already
that?
said it. Yeah.
Ugly,
Uglymug
ugly
Epic
mug, epic
Fighter.
fight. All right. Well, here you go. You know what? Let's do that thing where I read a
All right.
synopsis and we talk about it. How
All
about
right,
that?
let's do that.
Okay. After a false accusation, Shigeru Yoshioka, close enough, becomes an unemployed recluse. By choosing to remain ugly in another world, Shigeru gains higher status. He begins his second life as an absolute god with cheat level stats. At first, Shigeru tags along with Seika, Seiji,
Mhm.
Saiji, and leads, but due to a weakness caused by direct contact with a girl, he considers breaking away from the party. However, dot dot dot. I don't know if there's supposed to be more. That's
It
where it
is.
ends. That's where it ends. However,
Dot dot dot.
hold on. Let me see if I can fill in the
Yeah.
however dot dot dot. However, he doesn't. He stays. However, he. I have
Did
no
you?
idea what however dot 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 is. I mean, that
Uh,
really is kind of what happened. Uh, this show is that thing that what do we call it?
Isekai.
It's an isekai, so they go into another
Yeah.
world. And it's so funny that every time I'm watching these, I'm always like I wrote down, why is it that there's an isekai and every time it's an isekai, they're like in France. I feel like they're in France. Every time it's always like, like Japan
Yeah.
sees like old world France as like the
Yeah.
place, like, oh, we're
That's
in
the
some
place to be.
foreign
Yeah.
world. That's where their mind goes. That's where your mind goes, like as a, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like as a child, when you think
Medieval
of when
times
you used to
France.
think when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's always medieval time France. That's what another world,
France.
France. They have you could tell by the architecture
Yeah.
that, like, I forget what it's called, Borden. It's like the beams, and then you can see the stucco or something like that. Anyway,
Probably because whenever you depart to
I don't know.
plane in France, when you go down the escalator, it has a welcome to whatever.
Uh-huh.
It just says you've been
Uh-huh.
isekai'd.
Hey, I think I saw that. I went to France
Yeah.
last year, and it definitely felt like I was in another world. It really does. Let's see here. Oh, dang it. I had written down some other things. Wait, actually, I have one thing real quick. And I don't know if you caught this, and maybe, I don't know if you could tell. Maybe while I get to rambling, you could look it up for me. What the heck is NEET? Neet. Neat. I feel like I came across this before, or maybe I may have asked this before because
Yeah.
this is the second time I watched it. I was like, Homeboy is like, I guess he's ugly in the real world,
Yeah.
and we're seeing him watch the news. We see him living his life. We see him being an ugly person, but they don't show his face. They kind of scribble out his eyes. Like, like that's I don't know. This is,
This was some heavy stuff
I
right in the beginning.
guess it is. It's a little heavy. It's a little like sad. We have to get
Yeah.
on board with, like, okay, this ugly dude is just living his life being ugly. Oh, I think
You
I
caught
killed that mosquito. I think I killed it.
it. Boom. You got the powers.
Oh, I think I got
Yeah.
superpowers. I mean, I didn't kill it. I
I
caught
caught
it
it.
and then I set
Yeah.
it free somewhere, just in case someone's listening. Um, yeah. So anyway, where
Yeah.
was
So
that?
neat.
There was just some
Yeah.
things that, yeah. Do you know what a NEET
Yeah.
is?
So it's
Did you look
it's
it
an
up?
acronym. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
acronym meaning not in education, employment, or training. So basically, like
And
typically the age groups of like 15 to 24, but it's really like those people who just like don't have a life, don't have a job, kind of type things, just become
okay.
a shut-in type stuff. They're usually get
I didn't kill it.
classified
I
as
didn't kill it.
neats.
Okay. So, because real quick, because we don't have to explain the whole thing, we'll just talk about it a little bit. He's ugly. He has a job. I don't know. He's in some sort of customer
He's a
service.
salesman.
What is he selling? He's a salesman.
Uh,
Well, what does he sell?
I can't explain it. I
We don't
can't.
know
I
what he.
can't tell you what he does without spoiling the rest of the episodes, the future episodes.
Oh. So that will come into
Yeah,
play. Whatever he was. I'm gonna guess the way he's dressed. I'm gonna say he's a car salesman. So let's just say he's a car salesman for now. But his whole thing was my job, or I'm in sales and my goal is to make the customer
Yeah.
smile, which is a funny goal. Like not a funny goal, but like I wonder, I mean, I make the customer smile. I
Make them
just thought was an
smile, make them feel
interesting,
good. Yeah.
yeah, make them feel good. I guess that's ultimately what he's trying to do. It's like I want them to feel good. Make them smile is a different thing though. Like I don't know. I wonder if I don't know if the whole American thing is a thing in other countries, but like the customer's always right. Like I don't know if it's like one of those things. I
Uh,
think that maybe just an
I think it's
American
just an
thing. The
American
customer's always
thing.
right. It's kind of
Yeah.
whack, dog. Like I really I don't
If
believe in
you ever
it,
worked in customer
honestly,
service, you
because
know that ain't the
you
truth.
know them they they don't know
Yeah.
what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to some customers and I'm like, nah, dog.
Yeah.
We you know what, like okay, I'm gonna get into it real quick. I got into it one time with a client of
Yeah.
mine and they wanted it a certain way and I'm like, nah, dog, you're wrong. And then we had like I had a I had a
Had to,
I had a
had to sit
meeting. I
down.
had a meeting. And we had to sit down and then I had to ultimately like, all right, well, you know what? You're wrong and I'm out of here. You know, and they were just like they were blown
Yeah.
away. They were like, wait, no, like whatever happened to the customers always right. I was like, that's McDonald's,
Yeah,
baby. Okay,
yeah.
this ain't
It's a
this ain't
McDonald's.
I ain't selling hamburgers, but you know, say like you're talking to the wrong
Yeah.
person, man. Like this, this ain't how that is. You know, say
So
like
your hood
it's a
came out
very
right
American
there.
thing.
Like,
The hood
yeah.
came out with good times
Yeah.
went bad a little bit. I mean, they left, and I was like,
Uh,
whatever. You know, what I'm saying I'm gonna live. They might give me a bad review, but whatever. Where they can put this review on
yeah.
Facebook, forget it. Um, there was a another couple things that I caught my eye. This it happens in movies a lot in anime, but like bullies being bullies. Like I'm talking like next level bully. Like there was a group of people. There were like probably six people surrounding a girl in a wheelchair
No,
who's
terrible, man.
they're just going
Yeah.
in on like you're ugly,
Yeah.
you're stupid. I was like, dang, that's
In
like
broad
some
daylight
real bullies.
in a park.
They brought this the sun, the
Yeah.
park, you know, they were like carrying
Yeah.
book bags, and I'm like, who is that? Like, I don't think I ever seen anybody pick on
Yeah.
somebody in a wheelchair. That is some
Yeah.
evil, like diabolical work to be like,
It's an act of
hey,
terrorism right
let's
there.
get up. Yeah, it is. That I'm trying. I'm laughing because it's just like the most
Yeah.
bully, like the most bully you could be, like
This
the
is like
most
this is
evil you could
Bully
be.
McGuire 101 right here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that same group, after they were done bullying that girl in a wheelchair, probably moved on to a baby, and
Yeah,
the baby
yeah.
was just like eating the sucker, and they're like, "You, this is your baby,"
Yo,
you
baby,
know,
he can't
like,
walk.
yeah, no, yeah.
You don't know how to use his legs.
What'd you do? Poop your
Yeah,
pants?
yeah,
What are
yeah,
you, a
yeah.
baby? Like, yeah, I am a baby. You know, like they're gonna go in on anybody. I'm like, there can't be people that diabolical. Maybe,
Maybe
maybe because dang it, dude, I'm still on it. You know, what, I'm gonna keep talking about Taco P's original sin
comes back.
because there's maybe let's
Yeah,
shed some light.
yeah,
Maybe there's something wrong with those kids.
yeah,
But dude, that's some next level bully stuff. The other thing is this and another next level bully,
yeah.
old how do you say his name? Shigaru. Shigaru-san.
Shigeru. Yeah, Shigeru.
Shigaru-san. So Sugar, I'm gonna call him Sugar. Sugar is on
Sugar.
he's on a bus, a train.
Train.
He's on a
Yeah,
subway.
yeah,
And she's on a train and he comes across this girl who he's trying to and he's just standing there. I don't think he's trying to do anything and she just accuses him of kind of semi-assaulting her
yeah,
and he explains that of course they're gonna believe her over him
yeah.
because
He's ugly.
he an
Yeah,
uggo and Uggos, you he's guilty.
Yeah.
He's guilty, and he like trips out of the train, which brings me to my next question, Joe Angel. What is what is an adult? What are adult video games? Like, what is this adult video? I think I've seen. Okay, like, I'll. I never searched any of this out. I've never searched any of this out. Internet. Okay, for those of you who are listening, um,
It's just think of it as
I
fan service without the censors.
okay, so because I've been on like I have a Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch, right? And Nintendo is infamous for like having the most because it's from Japan once again,
Mhm.
and because I don't get any of it, there's some like video games that are just like off the wall. Like and you may have played one of these games. It's like what's that one? It's like a lawyer game. It's like
Oh,
Super Lawyer.
Super Ace or
That
Ace
one's
Attorney.
yeah. And I still don't get it because I'm like I've never opened up the game, but I'm like what is a lawyer video gameplay like? Like, what is that like? Oh, dude, hey, I'm super lawyer. Like, I
It's
don't know
basically you're just
what
pressing
that is.
A and B. That's
Is
all
it a
you're doing.
detective game?
You're just pressing
Yeah,
A and B.
yeah, like it. Yeah,
Object.
yes, no,
Object.
no, yes, truthful. Oh, dude. And then at the very end, I objected, and it was crazy. Like, I don't know how this video game plays. Maybe it's just because I'm not a strong reader. Like I guess maybe it could be like choose your own adventure kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So like I'm in the like the what do you call it? The store
Yeah.
um where you could search through video games and I'm looking up games. Some games that I can add, some silly games or whatever. And I start coming across these like they're like anime looking
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
They're like anime looking games and they're like scantily
Yeah.
clad girls and I'm like what is this game? Like I don't know. I don't want it to ruin my algorithm, so I don't click on it, but I start to see like,
Yeah.
cartoon drawings of girls in bathing suits and I'm like, what is this? Um, and I'm guessing that's what he had,
Yeah.
maybe? Are these
Yeah.
like
Because we established that
uh
he's a lonely guy. Since he's ugly, he
yeah,
doesn't have that much, luck with the ladies. So he
yeah,
just,
yeah.
goes to outside sources to have that sense of companionship. And part of that
Okay.
is
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
video
Which
games, like I said, that are full on fan service without the censors.
I'm not promoting this, but I semi am, as opposed to what he was trying to do. But AI, you can now like have an AI girlfriend. I don't know if that's
I've seen the
better
ads
or
on
worse.
Facebook.
Yeah, there's a like talk to this
Yeah,
AI girl or this AI boy, and they'll get to know you. And because they're part of the algorithm, they know everything about
yeah,
you, and so they'll just tell you everything you want to hear.
yeah,
Like, but also that also is dangerous
yeah,
too. I think in my mind. So be
yeah,
careful out there, world. Be
yeah,
careful out there, world. So here's some stuff that happens later on that I didn't quite get. Okay, so because of that, he goes to court because he, was accused of touching some girl, which he didn't, and come to find out later on, she had been targeting ugly people and
yeah.
saying this about them. But
False
it's a true
accusations.
thing. It's a real thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
false accusation. It ruined his life. Like he can't get hired anymore. He's now like, he's now in a database.
yeah.
Like,
Reputation is out the
and
window.
he yeah, his reputation is ruined. And correct me if I'm wrong. Like there's like the news starts reporting. He's like scrolling through the internet and he sees that there are people that are going missing
Yeah,
and it's mostly these neats that are going missing.
yeah, because it's like a lot of conspiracy
And
theories are going on behind it. With I think one
mhm,
of them was like the government was collecting needs to use for experiments or something. A lot of it was like kidnapping
okay.
or alien abduction. There are like a lot of like what when anything like that becomes uh in the news and gets out there, you get like all those conspiracies of like, oh, it's this, no, it's this, that. Um, but he finds another article about a guy. I think it's guy. I'm assuming it's guy. This person saying,
Hmm.
"Hey, I messed up and put the my stat points in the wrong place." Um, Almost like
Okay.
giving a warning, like, "Hey, make sure you do your stat points this way because it costs half of your life to come back to your original world." And so, good luck. So he sees
Okay.
that. Yeah,
So that this is where I'm talking about. Like, so like those captions, the captions on this part goes really fast for me. And so I'm like, because he covers a lot of
yeah,
ground. And they do that thing. Like he's both speaking at the same time, and then also you have to
yeah,
read like the title of the article. And then there's also like sometimes
yeah.
background voice. And so like the news is also covering
It's a
the
lot
stuff.
of information.
And then there's captions. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, I can't read. Who has? I gotta like turn
Yeah,
sideways and get my eyes up on the, and then get my eyes on the
yeah.
captions. Like I can't follow all this, Joe Angel. I don't know. There's too much information. I don't know anything about isekais. I don't know anything about video games and stat points and catch up
Yeah.
cell. Like I'm lost. So I didn't read that part because
Yeah.
he starts. Okay, so he gets like I guess somebody kind of hacks his. Here's the thing: is this what's happening on the dark web? Like, is the dark web? This is what the dark web looks like. He's on the dark web, right? He's like, I'm not even allowed on the regular internet, so I guess I got to go to the dark web and find companionship there. He's on the dark web, and somebody hacks his computer, and they're like, "Are you ready to come to this world
Yeah.
or what?" Is that what
Yeah.
I saw?
So basically, he finds that article and then he sees something about. Um, I think it's also explaining the process of how to get isekai. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
at 2 a.m., you have to face your laptop north, facing your window, and you have to
Okay, see,
stand
I
in
missed
front of
that
your
part.
window.
I
I think
uh-huh.
stand in front of your window between your laptop and the window while it's open, and move your
So
hands up.
did he do this? Did he do this on accident, or was he trying to do this?
So at first he was like, "Oh, that's just nonsense," and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
curiosity kills the cat. He's like, "I got nothing else to lose."
All right, I'll try it.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've all had that, like,
Okay.
had that where it's just like, "That's dumb. I kind of want to try
Yeah, yeah,
it."
but what if?
Yeah.
Yeah, go into okay, here's the thing. Kids that are out there, I want you to go into your restroom, turn off all the lights, look in the mirror, and say Candyman 3 times. Like, I wonder if kids know that. Like, do
Oh,
kids know that or
I don't
try that anymore?
know.
I don't
I
think
think they
so.
do
I don't
that.
think so, because
Bloody Mary.
nah, nah. Bloody Mary, yeah, Bloody Mary was a thing too. You just did it because you were like silly and like, but what if this
I don't
really
even think they know
happened?
about
And
Ouija
that's
boards now.
kind of
So I
crazy.
think about it.
They sell them at Target, which is
Yeah, yeah.
the wildest thing. Just like, hey,
Good old Hasbro.
this is a say. Yeah, Hasbro created a seance in a
Yeah.
kit, seance in a box. Like, get your seance box here. Um, so he ends up the dialogue pulls up, and this is the part that kills me, or not kills me, but I just don't. I'm like,
What's
I
going
think
on?
since he knew, yeah, yeah. So he's like, well, let me just like go ham on this. Is he just playing around? Why does he put himself? He puts it something like I think it says ask him about his age. He puts
Yeah,
himself at 16 because who doesn't want to start out younger
yeah.
if you're gonna go to a new world? Like let's go ahead and like put me in my prime.
Mm,
16, I wouldn't say it was my prime. I think I would have been more like how about let's be like 20 or so,
mm.
where you're like you get some things, you're smart enough,
Go back to the
you're
age
you
where
feel invincible
your
still.
backflip was impeccable.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, yo. I'm like, I could standing backflip over another person.
Yeah.
You stand here, I'll stand here. I mean, like, I'm a superhero. Like,
Yeah.
the knees didn't make a
Yeah. No,
noise when you
these were
did
working
anything. You know what I'm
full
saying? Like,
100%.
knees will work if, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we put that in the stat
Yeah.
line. Like all your stats. Like
Needs 100.
strength,
Yeah.
smart,
Knees.
knees. Knees 100. They have their own stat line, bro, and they were through the roof. But he goes in there and he goes, you know what? Let's put this ugly right here, like looks. Looks was the only thing. It was like age and
Yeah.
looks. And then that's what started you out. And he's like, I'll be negative 255, baby. He pulled that number out of nowhere, right? Where's that number come from? Like, he just arbitrarily put negative
Yeah.
255.
I guess that's just how he felt. He's like, yeah.
I guess. Now, ooh, Okay, Joanne, that you just you
Yeah.
once again you came in clutch and you made everything make sense.
Yeah.
He feels this way about it, but I think what do you think he probably also doesn't think that this is real, so he's just like, oh, let's just play a game. I'm just playing a
Yeah.
game.
Because the way he's explaining everything, he's all like, well, let me just do this on the looks, and then goes to the next screen, and he gets like bonus points for
Yeah, for like
dropping his
starting out
looks.
lower.
Yeah. So he's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool, I could do that. He's like, and then he goes through the list. He's like, all right, these are the stats. These my bonus points. I could put them in, and there's a special notes box. He's like, well, I guess this is where we could put like additives or like stuff to help boost whatever we want. But he's like in a mind frame where he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of like basically use my real life in this box. So he puts his earnings at like 1/10,000 per
Yeah.
percentage of an earning. So anyone he touched, he only gets like 1/10,000 of that earning. He gets 10,000 experience points. So, and since he's lived his life as an ugly mug, he just translated his luck with the ladies into I receive 10% damage anytime I touch a girl, and I become dismembered and die if I perform the
Have
sexy baby dance
the
with the
deed.
lady. Yeah. Like just
Yeah, yeah,
ridiculous
yeah.
stuff because he's just like, in a sense, he's like still thinking like this is just a joke or this is crash. Because before that, he makes a comment when the screen pops up. Are you sure you want to go into this world? He's like says to himself too. It's like, oh, somebody probably is hacking my computer. He's like, I could just reset it
Yeah.
if anything happens later on. So he's not fully committed to believing this is real. So
Yeah, and so he's kind of like he's making this
yeah,
a bit of a joke, but before he could like, and he's kind of typing, he could type whatever he wanted in there,
yeah,
before he could like distribute all his points, because all the things that he put negative in
yeah,
there, like all the silliness, all the I don't make much money, I if I touch somebody,
yeah,
all that stuff has accumulated to him having like what, like a
yeah, like
trillion
trillion
points,
stat points.
a trillion
No,
points,
I think it was like
stat
a
points, so
hundred,
he
a
could
hundred
just
trillion stat points to like
100 trillion
disperse.
stat. It, but he didn't put it on. He didn't disperse any of his stat points
Nah,
before he could. Everything went black, and he gets
yeah,
transported to this other world where he is not just like, it's so funny the way they draw him ugly. Like he's he's not technically like hideous. He's
nah,
just not as beautiful as these other
yeah,
people, but he's like a large man,
yeah,
and he's got these like bubble lips. I feel like we watched something else. What was the other show that we watched that like they depict ugly with these like
uh,
big old ducky lips? Like,
my love
was
story.
it
It was
My Love
yeah, he
Story,
had the
right?
big lips.
He has the same. You'll tell me this later, but don't tell me right now, but I'm pretty sure those people who wrote that show
Yeah,
wrote this show, or somebody who worked on that show also worked on this show. It feels, I kind of almost feel some similarities. But anyway, um, he comes in, he's supposedly 16. They make a joke like, boy, you at least
yeah.
40. Like, you don't look 16.
40.
I'm guessing so he runs into three other people.
Yeah,
Leeds, uh Seika,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Seiji. And they're all uh buck naked, or they're all in their
yeah,
underwear, uh unbeknown, for no reason whatsoever except for fan service reasons. And they I guess they also are transported, but um well, it makes me think. So I'm guessing they probably did this whole thing, but also like they put their looks better than they. So I wonder, in the
yeah.
other world, they're probably just like him. I'm just realizing this as I'm talking out loud. That yeah, they could have come in. They come in like him, but if you were to come into a world like this,
Yeah,
you would put yourself like you would put your
a better version of
yes.
yourself
Oh
than
my
how you are
gosh,
in the real world. Yeah,
you just blew my mind. I just blew my mind. This show now it's starting to make sense to
that's
me.
starting to get it.
There is like now I'm starting to get. Now I woke up and I'm getting like yeah, they don't have as many because they okay. Wait, yeah. He he hasn't distributed his points. He's very weak still. They start chatting. They see coins places. They distribute the coins. He accidentally. So what's the deal? Like he accidentally touches a coin
Yeah.
that he finds in a drawer
So
and it disappeared.
yeah, because like I said, he put his stat on earning money as
Hmm.
10,000. So any money,
So he doesn't hardly get
yeah,
anything.
any money he receives, he only receives 1/10,000th of that total. So he says
But they find all these coins in
a
the
scatter,
Airbnb
yeah,
that they're
scatter in
in.
the Airbnb. Yeah,
And they kind of like pull it together and I'm like how did they grab this stuff and it didn't disappear. He grabbed it and accidentally disappeared. Maybe that's just semantics. We don't have to dig into
yeah,
that, but because that's probably nothing. But they start to distribute things that they find a bow, they find a staff, they find a sword and an axe maybe.
it was an axe, bow, staff, sword, like a little dagger. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So they do that. They go to. So he's like, I'm not gonna. It's like I don't get money anyway. So y'all can have the money. I just want that. If y'all could just
Just
give
give
me
me
the
that
axe,
axe.
yeah. But they're like, oh no, that's fine. Like, no, we want to be equal. So they play rock paper scissors. He loses, hardcore, very
Yeah,
yeah,
real bad.
real bad. So he ends up with the staff. And then they're like, all right, we got everything. We got our clothes on. Let's head out into the world. As soon as they open the door, a little goblin right there, ready to attack.
Yeah. Yeah, ready to attack. They all freak out except for what's his name?
Seiji,
That's he's
Seiji,
Seiji.
yeah,
Seiji. Seiji without hesitation mows this man down. He has the axe. And then we notice that there's tons more goblins
yeah,
coming, and so now it's battle
yeah,
time. And we start to see, and this is where I'm starting to think, I'm like, okay, so some of them kind of distributed their points a little bit more,
differently.
probably regular,
Yeah,
yeah, regularly, like the way that you would do in a video
yeah,
game where you go, well, initially we're all that was the other thing. They all put themselves at this is the thing that I was like, okay, this is that thing again. This is Japan being Japan. We're watching this show and they're all supposed to be 16.
yeah.
What is the what is the age of consent there?
You don't want
Like,
to know.
or
You don't want to know. You don't want to
Joey will know, bro. Like, is it like okay, like you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, back in the day, you could like
They
get
changed it
married
up,
at like
but compared to America, it's still low.
it's low. Oh, okay. So this is starting to make a little bit more sense
Yeah,
to me because I start to watch these. I watch these animes and I'm going like, they are. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. They are sexualizing high schoolers.
yeah,
And you're watching this show and they're like scantily clad little girls and you go hey yo okay this is
not
we
even.
our
Yeah,
age of consent is 18 and over, like you are an adult at 18, so technically if you had a a boyfriend at 18 and you're both 18 or 19, you could get married if you wanted
yeah.
to. And in other countries it's a little lower than that. Okay, I don't even want to look this up. This is gonna ruin my Google
Yeah.
algorithm.
I'm gonna
Like,
look at this.
I don't want this to be in my okay, anyway.
I think
Okay, so
with the
now it's starting to make
16
sense. I'm
part,
like,
that was their set age. That was one thing the only thing they could change on that screen was the looks. The 16 was a
okay, so they have so they go into this battle and Seiji and Seika
Seiji
are like
and
doing it up
Blondie.
or Blondie.
Yeah,
Yeah, Blondie. We'll just say Blondie. And then old girl. He starts to notice that she's kind of rude a little bit. Like uh, Sugar
yeah. He calls her a
sees that
tsundere. Yeah,
she's a little rude. She's a
yeah,
little like, oh, that's not very nice of you, or that seems kind of rude. She seems a little, like not nice. And he sees her struggling with the
yeah,
bow. And he obviously, we find out how weak he is. He is like impossibly weak because the guy, he takes out the other guy. He sees the other guy with the axe
yeah,
take out one of the goblins one hit,
yeah,
and then he has his little staff, and he looks like he's about to obliterate.
yeah,
He's enormous.
yeah.
By the way, he is
He's
like
huge.
a mountain of a man. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he takes it, and the little goblin's like a tenth of his size.
yeah.
He bonks him in the head with the staff, and nothing happens. You go, okay, like this fool, he's got no
Yeah,
powers. I don't. When was the point when we see him? I think something pulls up. He sees
his screen. Yeah.
his dialogue box.
It was after he defeated that goblin because that goblin he's like realizing it's
Okay.
like, oh wait, I forgot I didn't have time to boost all my stats. So he's
Uh-huh.
like
Uh-huh.
trying to like musters up as much as power as he can to take out this
Uh-huh.
goblin. So he takes it out,
And it takes
and then like I said, so with his experience points, he actually boosted that by like 10,000. So anytime he like gets a kill, it's like whatever the experience points he gets times 10,000. So he like
and
it
so
gets him to level up,
he
pop up. Yeah,
he gets the level up pop up and he sees that he didn't put any of his points down.
yeah.
But then he only distribute his points once like only into his like fighting skills. He didn't have time to fill in the
Uh,
rest of his dialogue boxes.
no, he put everything at a trillion. So he
Yeah.
he noticed that he couldn't see Seiji and Blondie's stat points because they were. He heard him talking like, "Oh, just level up. Let's put our experience stat points
And you could see
in
them
like
kind of
rank
looking
examiner."
at their own dialogue
Yeah, you
boxes.
can see them like
Yeah.
moving, but you can't physically see their screen. So he's all right.
Yeah.
I can't see theirs. They can't see mine. So I'm just gonna boost everything at 1,000. So he puts everything at 1,000, at a trillion, and then he gets heavily promoted into Almighty
He
God
is
status.
he is Super Saiyan 4
Yeah,
like level. Like I think another goblin comes upon
yeah.
him and he just like
Flicks it.
barely flicks him with his finger. Like he gives him a little, and
Sends
the
us to
guy
the
just
shadow realm.
explodes.
Another dimension.
Yeah, he sent to he sent him back to his world.
Yeah,
He hit
yeah,
him so hard. And I think that maybe even a storm opens up or the clouds change and he's just like oh, like he
yeah,
is
yeah.
like next level. But he can't. I think does one of the girls like touch him? Oh no, that's like later on
That's
after this
later.
whole
Yeah, yeah,
battle scene.
yeah, yeah,
He destroys. He takes the bow, her bow, and he's
yeah.
like, hey, let me. He tricks her into like, hey, let me like string this for you because the girl still can't string her bow.
Yeah.
And so
Hopeless.
he puts the bow together, takes a bow. There's some other stuff that happened during the battle. We don't have to talk about all of it. I do want to talk about when he just takes the bow and like just like shoots one into the
Yeah,
air, and it doesn't look like he's very good at it
yeah.
either. Like, oh no, he's not very good at this. No, come to find out, he shoots a cloud,
And a dragon comes
and
out.
it rains down. Yeah, it rains down fire. Like, yeah, he is like, oh, okay, this guy is on another level powerful.
Yeah.
Like these guys, he
Nobody
is,
questions
yeah,
you, dude.
god level. Like he is. Yeah, they're like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe you hit a dragon out of the sky or something. They go for something to eat. What
Golden
happens
archers are
here? She
everywhere,
comes back.
man.
They, yeah, even in Fantasy World
Yeah.
France, does he not have any money, or
No.
he's trying to give him the slip. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's trying to get out of there. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna be with these people. I'm gonna go do my own thing. And I don't know, where do we find him? Like, because one of the girls comes back. The who I think maybe who helped him. He helped the
Uh,
girl with the bow,
Seki.
and she was
Yeah.
grateful for that. Yeah, Seiki comes back. Rude girl, rude girl, or is it
Rude
the other
girl.
Blondie?
No.
Is it Blondie?
Psyche. Yeah. Psycha. Psycha. Psycha is the rude girl, the
Saika.
tsundere, the blue haired, and then Blondie's just kind
Okay.
of there. Uh,
Okay, so blue hair
yeah,
goes, you know what? Hey, thanks for helping me out there. Here's a hamburger for you. She proceeds to hand him the largest hamburger
yeah,
anybody's ever seen, but it's also like it's kind of appropriately his
yeah,
size. And as she's handing it to him, she barely like touches him, right? Is that
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens?
They kind of graze each other's hands, but since like he put the 10% health loss, he like
Yeah,
starts losing HP.
damages him.
Yeah, falls back, throws a hammer on the ground. She thinks he's being rude. He's all like, "Oh no, I gotta save this." He's like, "No, no, no." He's like, "You're just so beautiful that my hands are,
Yeah.
when you're handing me something." And she's so full of herself. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know my beauty was like this."
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's like, "I'll eat it." She's like, "No, no, no, don't do that." She's like, "Just have this other one." And they kind of just sit down with each other. He's eating the hamburger
And have
and
hmm
having a nice little chat. And then uh Seiji and Blondie come back. They found a place to stay for the night, and he like decides just like, I'll probably just I'll hang with them for a little bit longer just to like make sure, more for the fact to make sure that Saika's okay, because we're getting the feeling that she's kind of clumsy and doesn't really know anything of the world.
yeah. And so he's kind of like he thought he was gonna give them the slip, kind of find out he's actually gonna go ahead and like venture with them a little bit.
Yeah,
And that's where we leave off. I think
yeah, yeah.
the music is really good, by the way. I like the little intro thing. It was it looked kind of watercolory
Yeah,
and kind of looked a little different. Like I thought like, oh, they're making like a joke like this is the he doesn't look anything like any of
yeah,
these
yeah,
characters really, but then I was like, oh, like
yeah,
um the music is cool. They had the I don't know if was there an outro? Yeah, there was an outro. That
yeah. The
music was good
outro.
too.
Yeah, I thought I like was watching one of those YouTube videos with the music and just the anime girl.
Yeah,
I was like, "Yo, this is pretty
yeah,
dope. I can vibe to this."
yeah, yeah. Hey, I could chill with
Yeah,
both of them. I go the first one, the first song that they had, the intro is like kind of like this rock punk
yeah,
kind of thing, and I was like, I don't know. I think they're doing that thing where they sing both Japanese and English.
yeah.
I couldn't tell. It sounded good. I'm like, it makes me hopeful that maybe I am. Here's a little tangent here or a little aside, but I'm hoping rock bands and punk music is making its way back. You know how things kind
Yeah,
of like are cyclical,
recycle.
and
Yeah,
I think we're at a point where like rock punk is like coming back a
coming back.
little bit.
Yeah,
I've heard some bands. I've seen some stuff on YouTube. They're not getting a lot of views, but like my algorithm is starting to like uh
I've seen a lot
feed
of
me some of this
like
like
I've had a lot of
new music.
indie kind of alternative bands like across my feed. It's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like I'm because I was afraid that digital music was gonna be it, and it's like it's just gonna be like pre-recorded stuff, and then you
yeah,
just stand up there on stage and just kind of hop around. I'm like,
yeah,
dude, I hope that coffee shops and rock music, or like in the middle of
yeah.
a Denny's. Oh,
A
what's up,
Denny's.
Denny's? I
What's a
want
Denny?
what's up.
I want to. I
Bring
want to.
back what's up, Denny's.
I want to buy a Denny's just to turn it into a venue.
Dude, or just open a venue,
Yeah,
a venue and just call it Denny's,
Denny's.
or call it What's Up Denny's,
Yeah.
and you know what you're gonna be listening to when you go to What's Up
Oh
Denny's.
yeah.
You're listening to some real music. So I wrote on my notes. My notes just died, by the way. So I'm gonna have it to.
From memory.
All it was what's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening? What is this? What's happening? When we get to watching some of these animes that are like video game isekai different world thing, I'm always kind of like very confused of it. But then I kind of get it. Like I get the escapism. I get this is on a lot of people's like radar of kind of like, could you imagine a world where you can like go into? It's what video games kind of do for you a little bit, where you
Yeah.
go, let's live in this world a little bit. Let's like walk around. There's also oh, what are they called? It's like Half-Life what's do you know what that is? It's called Half-Life, Half-World. You can like
It's a game called Half Life.
is it called Half-Life or something like that? It's a
Yeah,
video game. It's there are these games that you can go into and kind of like have a different persona and a different world, and you can it's a lot like this. Is that what this is?
yeah.
What are those games called? Do you know
It's
you
like
know if that's got a name for them?
RPGs, like role playing games and stuff. It's where you go make your own
Yeah, it's
character
kind of
and take on different personas.
yeah.
It's like what Elder Scrolls is a big one. Elder Scrolls Online.
Is that kind of like
Because it's kind of like you got a big community. There's different races. You can
uh-huh.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
be different classes, different things you can do. You can join parties.
Mm-hmm.
You could like buy a
But
house.
see, but
I know on
okay.
Elder Scrolls
But you're actually
Online,
like
you can
uh
get married.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So, like, that's like a game. That's an
yeah,
actual game. But like, I'm talking about, there's some other ones where it's not really a game. I mean, a kind of a little bit. I mean, it is. I feel like Elder Scrolls is like you're actually out there battling and doing
yeah,
some stuff. I'm talking about. I think Half-Life is you like get a job and you're like,
yeah.
I go to this job, I make this money, I buy a place. Because I saw, I
It's
mean,
like
this was
Sims.
years ago, and yeah, like Sims a little
Yeah,
bit. Like that's what I'm thinking. And I've never really played Sims,
it's pretty fun.
but I've heard of people. Yeah, it seems like it'd be kind of
I
up
built
my
a lot
alley
of
a little bit. Like
houses
you just
on
kind of,
Sims.
yeah. So like there's a bit of an escapism that's happening in these isekais that you go, could you imagine a world where you went into it and you kind of like, I mean, in these games, in these some of these simulated games, you can the sky's the limit on what you can do with it. You just have to put the time into it a little bit.
Yeah,
And you can kind of make your own life. And I had heard of some people like actually like yeah, meeting people. You meet people and you can chat with people and you can actually I think you can actually spend real money on some of this stuff. Like there was a
yeah,
guy that I knew who was on it and he could like he knew how to design things in the game and then he sold these things in the
yeah.
game for actual money. And I don't know anything about it. I think you could do the same thing in Roblox, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know anything about that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this whole thing is the actual function of all this stuff is very foreign to me, but like the idea of it is not totally a miss on me because I think I can kind of get like, you know, like you're gonna go in there and you're gonna be in the world and you
Yeah,
allow yourself to kind of escape into this world. And yeah. And so I get why there is I mean it's a whole thing, it's a whole genre. Isekai is a whole genre thing where you like
yeah,
imagine a world where you're in another world and like let's escape and choose our own adventure. It's very Japanese video game, you know, like
yeah.
imagine a world where a lawyer
Imagine a world within a
is
world.
just yeah, you are killing it, you know, like yeah, like the Matrix, I guess a
Yeah,
little bit. Is the Matrix an isekai?
kind of. Yeah, it's like reverse isekai because you're coming out of the fantasy world into the real world.
Oh, snap, Joe Angel. I gotta go back and rewatch everything I ever seen. What is it an isekai? What? Yeah, you got me really thinking. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? I mean, I think I kind of got a grasp on it. Thankfully, I watched
Yeah,
it twice, and thankfully, you walked me through some of it.
yeah.
I don't know if I missed anything.
No, pretty much covered it. I
I
mean,
think
that's
that's
it.
about it. All right, well, how about you drop some facts on a brother?
All right, so let's get into the facts. That is Ugly Mug Epic Fighter. So this all came about in February of 2015 as a web novel, and it was written by Ryo Hiromatsu, and they posted it on the web novel site Sesuka Ninaro, which is like all the other web novels that we've covered, the animes that came from that same site. Um, and it ran all the way to October of 2022. So the web novel itself is done. It's finished. It's over.
Okay.
Um, and so let's see. Da-da-da. But it did so well that it actually got a manga version of it. and the manga came out in December. No, let me see. That's that one. All right, yeah. So the novel came out in November of 2017 in Square Enix Zen Manga Magazine Monthly Big Gagan, and the art was by Osamu Kozuki. And that manga ran all the way till December of 2020. But
Wait,
they
so
also
is that two different things, a manga and a novel, or
so the web
the web
novel
novel got turned
was
into?
the original source.
Okay,
Yeah, web novel was the
okay,
original source. Then it got turned into a manga. Then it got a sequel
okay.
series called Busamangachi Fighter SSS that came out in December of 2021, and that is still ongoing. Um,
So is it what is it? Is that the Japanese name of this? The
yeah,
Epic
so the
Ugly
Japanese
Fighter?
name
Is it
of it is Busaman Gachi Fighter. That's the Japanese name of it.
okay? Because I saw it come up on the screen and I was like,
Yeah.
is this something else? Because I thought the name of it was Epic Ugly Fighter,
Uglymug Epic. Yeah.
but then it yeah, Ugly Mug Epic Fighter, and then down at the bottom I saw like in the opening sequence I think it said Busaman, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Gotcha. Yeah,
what
that's the
is that?
Japanese
Is that a
title.
different thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I got it now.
All right. So yeah, that's the sequel series still going on, but it also got a light novel version, which is a physical text version of it, with illustrations by Akira Banipi, and that came out in May of 2018, and that came out in uh, Kobanse's light novel books imprint. So there's one physical novelization copy of this series,
Hmm.
and so the anime
So
itself.
it would have wait now like
Yeah,
give me a second here though.
give a
So
second.
if I were to like say I go instead of watching or looking at the web novel and
Yeah.
instead of looking at the manga, I could just grab this light novel and read the whole thing and know what happens from beginning to end of the series,
Yes,
or
I believe so
would
because
it
they only
just be
came
like
out with one. Yeah, so it should be like an omnibus, like a whole telling of it.
so I could like read this and go, okay, I know what happens
Yeah,
at the
at
whole
the
for
end.
the whole story.
Yeah.
I kind of I'm kind of liking that idea.
Instead of waiting,
I mean, does that have pictures? Will that have pictures, or is that
it
just
has
kind of like,
illustrations, so it's not as much pictures
okay,
as the manga, but it will have
hmm,
some pictures. Um,
okay, go on.
yeah, but the anime came out in July of this year, so it is very, very
You know,
fresh.
I did notice that because I don't think there were very many episodes
I
when
think
I
there's
clicked
only
on it. I think
3 or
there I may
4
have
right
saw
now.
three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's very
And there
fresh.
is no dub. It's all sub. And you've got to be a reader. Be warned. Be warned. If if you're not a great reader, watch it twice maybe.
If you're a slow reader, probably
Yeah.
drop the playback speed to like 0.5.
Yo,
Slow it
now we're
down.
talking. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have to. I gotta put it speak to text. Maybe if I
Yeah,
could get it something
speech
to
to
like
text.
speech to text. I don't know how I could do it, but
Alright.
AI, figure it out.
Figure it out. So it was animated by Studio White Fox, with production handled by Egg Films. Um, and let's see, directed by Toshiyuki Sono. Had music compilations done by Ryo Kawasaki. And then the OP, the opening song, is called My Way by Tempest. And then the ending song is called Bonsoko, and that is by Miyu Kaneko. So those are the names and
I
titles of the songs.
have we heard stuff from Tempest before? Because I
I
feel
yeah.
like
Yeah. We have I'm trying to think where at.
y-
I can't remember. But we have
because
heard of them before. Yeah.
I feel like some of these every now and then we'll be talking about these in these opening songs and sequences and whatever. And the ones that we really like, we end up like looking them up and going like, "Oh, they do multiple anime opening
Yeah.
songs." Like Who are the ones that they're not called
Like
Cold Rain? Is it Cold Rain or
Coldplay. Coldplay will get
oh,
you
who's
caught.
the don't do hey
Don't mess with
that
Coldplay,
opening
man.
sequence on
Yeah,
Coldplay. Yeah,
yeah,
hey,
you know what I'm saying?
they put your business on the
Yeah,
streets.
they don't care.
Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see here. They did Creepy Nuts. Creepy Nuts has
Yeah,
like a
Creepy
couple
Nuts.
of
That's a
a
lot.
animes he's done.
Lisa.
Um,
Lisa has a ton.
Lisa, yeah, yeah, we've
Uh,
heard a couple of those from Lisa. So
Kanabun. Kanabun's another big one. They do a lot of animes.
okay.
Uh,
By the way, once again, we need to think about like putting our anime
playlist. Yeah, playlist out there.
a playlist together, some of our favorite anime. But I don't know if I think we have enough. I think we'd have enough to
Yeah,
get at least a little small playlist together to
yeah.
some of our favorite songs. I would add this to one of our favorites though. Really like these that opening song. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Um, and yeah, that's about it. Like I said, it's fairly fresh, fairly new. Only got a couple episodes of it up right now.
This is these kind of game or these kind of shows. It's like it almost feels like every one of these isekais could be a video game already, right? Because they've already
Yeah,
got the video game.
aspect of it.
But I wondered, do they do that a lot? Do you think that some of these, or I guess it just depends on.
I think it depends
It
on the
doesn't seem like,
popularity and the production company
right?
handling it.
Because it seems like if you were to maybe if you were to let America get a hold of this, you know what I'm saying, like let America
Yeah,
start doing some isekai style uh like anime stuff. They would be like,
yeah.
all right, let's monetize everything. Let's like we're gonna make a video game out of this, we're gonna make toys like we
Subscribe,
talked
pay to
about
play, microtransactions.
yeah. We were talking about the Jurassic World Rebirth. Is that the
Yeah,
new one? Is that what it's called?
yeah. The
Jurassic
new
World
one, yeah.
Rebirth?
Rebirth, squeezing
That
everything they
that sh
can.
that movie, honestly, because that movie doesn't. It seems pretty like rated R, right? Or like
Yeah,
adult-ish. It's not. It doesn't seem like kids, right? I mean, am I wrong, or am
no,
I just like real sensitive now these days? But they've got toys. They've made toys out of this movie, and I'm like, they made toys out of this, but it's not for kids. But they're gonna monetize anyways.
yeah.
I don't
Anything they can
know.
make
That's
toys
that
out
seems
of,
kind of
there's
wild to me.
always there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I would
That was the
figure
whole
that
thing
they'd
with
probably
the
make a video game into this already, but.
when Spider-Man No Way Home was that the one, the third one? Yeah, I think
Hmm.
it's No Way Home.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, No Way Home's the last
yeah, that one because the toys came out, before the movie came out, but it was his the black suit, the Inside Out suit.
one.
Since the
Hmm.
movie hadn't come out yet, but the toy had. That's why a lot of people were happy and excited to get the black Spider-Man suit. Half of it was because of the trailer and because of the toy. The toy was like, "Oh, this is his Spider-Man suit. This is the black one. We're getting the black suit." But you go watch the movie and it just turns out they just turned the suit inside out.
Yo, wait. You're blowing my mind. Is the black suit his Spider-Man suit just inside out?
Yeah, they if you go watch the movie, they'll tell you it's we turned it inside out because that's where they were trying to fight Electro. So they figured out the only way they could do it, I
Okay.
guess, was to like put him inside out.
Yo, dude, like, okay, so maybe it's not just because I'm not a fast reader. I'm just not paying attention to movies, bro. Like, or just whatever I'm watching. That's probably it, Joe Angel. You just broke the code, bro. I'm like,
Just
I
gotta
got
pay
some sort of
attention, man.
ADD,
Yeah,
ADHD. I got AD. What's one of those?
ADHD.
ADHD. I got one of those, bro. Like I'm like, I thought I was paying attention, and I'm missing all kinds of stuff. It's like, man, this show doesn't make any sense. I'm watching
Yeah,
Bluey. I'm like watching Bluey,
yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know what's
What's
going
going
on
on?
in this show.
Why
It's
is
too
he red?
complicated.
Like colorblind.
Who's Bluey? Is it the,
Yeah.
the dad or the kid or who's is that a little girl or a little boy? I don't know. That's all the facts. Let's walk talk this. How about that?
And let's squawk talk
I
this.
don't have a game for us today, Joe Angel. I
No
don't
game
have a
today.
game for us.
early in the
But that's
morning.
because we ain't playing games, bro. Okay, this
Ain't
is
playing game.
serious talk, real talk. Let's talk about this thing existentially. I'm like starting to like get it, like the Matrix, like you know how like Neo takes, is it the blue pill? He gets blue pilled
Uh,
and
red
and
pill.
he wakes up. I think it's I get red pilled.
Yeah, the red pill is to
I,
wake up. The blue
once
pill is
again,
to stay in. I think.
okay. Like I was just explaining, I will watch a movie and not pay attention, and then I'm like, I don't know what happened. But I'm starting to get like the whole escapism, especially I'm gonna bring it up again, watching Takapi's Original Sin. You watch something so dark and you go, man, let's be fun. Let's just have some
Yeah,
silly, let's escape a little bit. And like that's
yeah,
the thing about like shows and TV shows. I know some people and I give them a hard time, but I need to stop. But people that are into what's it called? It's a TV show been on for Bachelor or Bachelorette or Bachelors in Paradise or
oh
whatever like that.
yeah, the Bachelor
Yeah,
series.
like I just can't, like I just can't, because I'm just like they're making a mockery of like marriage and as an institution and love and what true love is and all this kind of stuff. But then I'm like, Sal, take it easy. This show is absolute nonsense and it's hilarious and kind of fun. Like let us escape for a little bit. Let us just like
Yeah,
not take everything so seriously.
let's
Everything doesn't
forget all
have
our
to be
problems
like,
and watch this thing.
yeah, like let's just like let's have silly fun time playtime with your mind and try to like, and so like that's what these isekais do for you. Like you have to be here for a little bit, like imagine yourself in the world a little bit, imagine yourself like if you were there and what you would do, and like let yourself go there and suspend some disbelief, like you just like allow yourself to. And sometimes I'm like a little too, I don't know what the word is, critical, or it could be just, I'm just a little too critical for me to allow myself to go, all right, it is what it is.
Yeah,
We're here
all right,
to
it's
have a
what it
good
is.
time,
Yeah,
to be silly. And let's let this story go. And this show is so heavily into that. Once again, anime comes in doing the anime thing where we're like, I have this concept because this idea isn't beyond us, like anime doing the isekai thing where they're like, all right, we're gonna go into another world. That's the format. The format is you're here in this world,
yeah.
let's go into another world and let's see what happens in this world. And that is a common thing in anime, but when they're where they shine is that concept when we're in there. He gets to put his own stat points in. He is an Ugo, but he also is ultra powerful. He's also trying to balance this thing of like I think we also need to get to the root of like who's doing this to them. Maybe that's something, like there's a a bevy, a treasure trove of like unknowns that we can go along for the ride and go, well, what's going to happen? How is he going to figure this out? Are we going to figure out who did this? Where are they? What's their ultimate goal? Where are they heading? All of these things. And they're all unknowns. And I'm excited about it. I'm actually like looking forward to like, well, what does happen? Like I'm intrigued. And I bet if you go back and listen to me talk about another isekai like that we've watched before, I'm
Yeah.
really not into them, really, just because it's like, once again, it's that thing of me where I'm just like
Go back and listen to our
too,
first
I
Isekai
won't
and
let,
come watch this one.
yeah, hear me say what's happening, and also I'm not interested. But now I'm like, what's happening, and also I might be interested.
Yeah.
I'm finally letting go, Joe Angel. I'm being
Fine, you let it
red
go.
pill, blue pilled. I took both of the pills, and so I'm both like, I mean,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. Um, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it a little differently. I'm not gonna give you my review of it just completely, but you tell me where you felt on all this stuff, and then we'll talk about our review after that, or give our actual rating.
I liked it. I liked it. It really
Hmm.
piqued my interest watching this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I watched the other episodes, so it got me. I
Okay.
like I said, I like the style of it. Uh I like the comedy of it.
It's well drawn.
Um it's well drawn. I do like the aspect of all the little blocks hanging in the air because it is like that game simulation. They leave those little like pixel blocks
Yeah.
just kind of hanging in there. So like you'll see sometimes just like what do you call it, like an overlay or a frame, you'll have they'll leave those little kind
Hmm.
of boxes and stuff just to like, give you an effect. uh
Well, to
you
let
got
you know
the
that you're in a video
Yeah, to let
game.
you know, yeah, you're in a game, you're in a different world. um I do like I said, I've played those games before. I understand like the concept of the isekai, the stat points when it comes to those like role type playing games. um
Hmm.
I do like the music, the intro song, the ending song. They're both good. And like you said, like it is just one of those things where it's the escapism. It's just like being able
Hmm.
to leave all your problems behind and just be immersed in this other world where you can be whoever you want to be. Uh,
Hmm.
and it's
Hmm.
like with the stat points too, it comes down to like I always view it as uh the issue of controlling what you can't control, because there are things that are in our means that we can take control of, but there are those other things that we have no control over. I like these type of things, like when it comes to
Yeah.
his stats, like his looks and all that. Like that is like a form of control that you finally get to have, and that's what like these types of games brings. Because like, hey, I can finally control the thing that I have that I won't ever be able to control fully in my real life. And so I think that's one of the big draws for people when it comes to this type of stuff. Is like that part of control that you don't have in your real life. Um, and also, yeah, it's like with him, it was so like he wasn't for sure about it, and then it happened. So he's like, okay, I could totally be different in my other life. But he's still kind of just treating it as a normal day for him, even though he has these high stat points now, even though he has these like
Yeah.
all powerful abilities, he's still treating it like this is just my normal life almost. Um, but I
I
will
think
say
you
it
really,
does set up a good storyline.
yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head and kind of opened my eyes a little bit more, which you do sometimes, Joe Angel. Okay, don't teach me anything.
Don't teach
Not on
me anything.
purpose, but on accident. You could teach me something on accident, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah,
the concept of that you don't have control over things, but then in the isekai and being able to do kind of your own thing, you are in control. And that is, I think, the thing that we try to escape here in a world. If we went to a
yeah,
fantasy world, that you could like build your own person, be your own thing. Those are the things, that's the thing that we're trying to ultimately get is control. It's the thing that, I mean, in a world where we don't have any control, you are just kind of like you're at the mercies
yeah,
of the world itself, and like, and we put things in
yeah,
place to make us feel like we're in control. Like going down in an airplane and you're supposed to like put your head down between your legs. What for? So that you can feel like you're in control, like you have
yeah,
some sort of you don't have any control in this world, and but we want answers. We want, that's the reason why we make up stories and have like conspiracy theories, because in a world of chaos and out of control thing, you want to, put some sort of story, and because of that, then that means that we have some like we have a facade of control. We think we do because we know why certain things are happening, and we really don't. We want
yeah,
just we want to believe what that we know. So yeah, dude, you just hit
yeah.
something Like that's exactly that's ultimately what this isekai stuff does for you is that you
Mm,
get to like imagine a world of you like being in control in a world out of control. So
yeah.
beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing let's see here, 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5 giant burgers. How many
St
are you downing?
oh, Sam made them giant burgers back. I mean, when I was 21, back when my
Hey,
knees
one
were at
bites out.
100%, when my knees, you know, yeah, yo, people, y'all don't know about one bite out. I once ate a whole hamburger. If we were just go, all you had to do was just go, 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 and you know what?
Go,
I'm
go.
eating everything. I'm eating that whole thing. I once ate a whole chicken because I was asked, like, I was there. Hey, one bite, baby. Woo! So, Joe Angel, you were there for some of that. Let's see here. 1 out of 5. I'm gonna give this a solid 3.5. 3.5 is where I live on this. I'm still gonna go ahead and like keep my reservations because yeah, I want to see this man like straight up murk some people like diabolically. If he's as powerful as he is, I want to see some battles where he is the one punch man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I do need that for me, so I'm hoping that I'll get that later on. But as far as like the
yeah,
rest of the stuff, it's fun, you know. They give you everything. They don't they really weren't heavy on exposition. We didn't get any of that, which I'm okay with. And you know, there's a mystery, the mystery of the whole world, you know, like all that kind of stuff. Well, I'm hoping some of that unfolds in front of us, and I think we will. They seem to be kind of handling this pretty well. The dialogue is good. It's not completely like, you know, absolute nonsense. Yeah, I also wouldn't mind to hear what a dub would sound like because that would help me with the reading that is
without
required.
having to read.
So I would, you know what, if I could get this in dub and the dub was good, you know, put my stat lines, set the stat
Yeah,
lines at least to 50 on me,
that's
baby.
not
I'm
about
at like a 2,
550.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's where I am. Where are you with this show? You watched more of this than I did. And this I think this is a little bit more up your alley, so give it to
yeah,
me. 1 out of 5 hamburgers.
yeah.
How
I'm gonna
many
give
Joe
this
Angel gonna
a.
take down?
I'm gonna take down 4. You know what I'm saying? It's up there. I
Okay.
instantly got
Okay.
hooked on it. I watched the other episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I actually started looking up the manga because I just wanted to know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just want
Yeah.
to go
Well,
ahead and
that's what I'm
like
saying.
get
Like I
more into
might.
the story.
I mean, have you skipped the manga and just went to the light novel and just go, I'm gonna just read this instead, or
Uh,
what's the percentage of you
I
like
have
reading the manga, reading the web novel, reading the light novel? Like, do you do all three of those? Or are you doing just one of those?
I've read some light novels. Starting
Mm-hmm.
mostly just because like it's really like I have to be really into the story, I guess, to go to the light novel. Because I could go to the
Yeah.
manga pretty quick,
Okay.
and finish
Okay.
that. Like I said, that's what I did with Kaiju. That's what I've done with Dantaran. That's what I've
Yeah.
done with a lot of anime. I like I went straight to the
Yeah.
manga and like getting super ahead. Except for some of the light novels, if there's some more stuff
It's
I
a
want to
faster.
learn, like yeah, it's
Yeah.
faster. And there's like sometimes
You
some will
get to see
have
the
more
characters.
stories. Yeah. Like I know
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Yeah.
Bleach,
Yeah.
the Bleach light novels, they'll have a lot more background stories, so you get to learn more about the other characters' backgrounds and stuff, and like certain things that are introduced in the manga, but they'll be introduced in the light novels and stuff. So that's really more what the for me like if I want to know more about like some more background and stuff, that's when I'll go to like light novels and stuff. But I'm usually like
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in the manga, I'm just like solely in the manga for the most part because I can speed read the manga super fast.
I think you could tell that we're into this. I'm getting better into this isekai, especially if I could put my knees at 100. Boy,
Yeah,
knees at 100%.
100%.
We might have to make a t-shirt
If I
after
get these
that.
young knees back,
Give
yeah,
me a hundred.
yeah,
Yo, I want to be at 100% Joe Angel. Put me at 100%, bro.
100.
You know what I
y'all.
mean?
And you know what? You give us 100%. And by doing that, you can go to our Spotify, go to YouTube, go to SoundCloud, Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. Give us 100% on those likes, on those shares, comments, 5 stars, all of it, all the good stuff, guys, because we keep bringing you some 100% anime stuff because there's so much coming out. There's so
That's
much
right.
new ones, so much old ones that we still have to cover. There's a lot coming out, guys. It's not just 100. We passed 100. That's how much anime there is, guys. We can go past 100. Like we said,
Yo, we
we're going
have.
towards those One Piece
Hmm.
numbers. You know what I'm saying? We're getting towards. We're gonna be in the thousands, baby.
That's right, baby.
That's right, baby. Well, and you can also
Heck
go
yeah,
to
dude.
our website, anime-me.com, where you can not find not only this episode, but all of our other episodes that we have done. And you can find the links to all of our socials and podcasts and platforms. And you can also find our merch there, guys, because there's one thing about being in an isekai is getting that new drip, dog, getting the new fit. That's one of the main things. When you get isekai,
Get
you
the
got to
fit.
get the fit first. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Get
That's right.
fitted, y'all.
Yeah, boy.
And with that, I've been joined Joe with my co-host Sal, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.
Peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Yeah, boy. Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
boy. I was thinking the other day how we were talking about camp and how both of us like had a time when a girl got hit
Something
with
wild
the water
happened.
balloon with Nair.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
I was thinking that's only that had to have been another girl to do that because
What do you mean?
guys, especially like teenage boys, when it comes to like that type of stuff, they're not that
Uh
smart.
huh.
They do other ridiculous stuff. Like it wouldn't have been just one
That.
balloon. It would have been like all the balloons would have had there. That was like a specific single balloon hit a girl. So I was thinking, I was like, with guys, it's more of like, hey, we're gonna take all your underwear and hang them outside the girl's cabin, or
Uh
throw
huh.
your shoes on the roof, or something ridiculous, like nothing that
Yeah.
dastardly as like putting there in a water balloon. Like that had to been like
That or I.
another girl. It targeted that girl because maybe she saw her talking to her camp crush and was like, "Nah, I ain't having that. I'm gonna get you," and waited till that
I think
moment
of
to
that
get
too.
her.
I also think too, like also like there's also the fact that maybe boys didn't get that part of it. Like they didn't understand like what would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't know
Yeah,
fully the implications of like, oh, we thought this would be funny, like hit somebody like a guy, but then
yeah,
didn't think, oh, what if we were to hit a girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
they didn't think far enough in advance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Part of
either, yeah, like you're saying, like a girl
yeah,
did this to another girl and they knew what they were doing, or a guy did this to a girl and didn't think about the repercussions. You know what I'm saying? Like how it could be like that.
yeah.
Oh, there's a mosquito in here.
It's buzzing. It's in your headphones, bro.
It's buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that both of those things could be
Yeah,
true. Like it could be like guy did it, didn't think about the whole uh the consequences, or girl did it, knew exactly what she was doing, and it was
yeah,
calculated.
yeah.
Both of
Because I
those
was thinking
things are
about the stuff
true.
we
It
do.
could be
It
true.
was like, real quick. Like we're gonna do this. Like it wasn't nothing like that would have a lasting effect as something that's put in there in a water balloon.
Dude, Nair in the water, that is like I don't even know if they make that stuff anymore, but that is like
It's diabolical, man.
that's
It's
terrorism, bro.
dastardly.
It's diabolical, dude.
That's
Like it's
terrorism.
dastardly. It's some real work, son. It's some real work.